I'm trying. Every fucking day I wake up, the world changes, man. It's crazy. Crazy.
The world today reached 531,685 total cases, and the United States surpassed China and Italy as the most contaminated country or infected country in the world. The death toll in the United States passed over 1,290 as of the recording of this video. That's over 1,000 families that just had somebody pass away. So make sure you guys stay home and do your part, because we're just at the beginning of this. We haven't even reached the peak, according to some of the sources from the doctors that are on the battlegrounds. I saw people tweeting like this quarantine is about to be over, like, oh, I can't wait to go out of the quarantine, the first thing I'm gonna do this. Like, do they not realize that we might be here until the summer? It's only a matter of time before we go into a more of the National Guard having to step up and police enforcement, because people are not taking this serious. And Trump keeps talking about reopening parts of the country and saying that some parts of the country are going to be open while other parts are down, but I just don't think that's going to happen, and the health officials are definitely not going to advise him to do that. We'll see what he ends up doing. What are your opinion on this? The unemployment reached 3.3 million applications.
Unemployment numbers out today, 3.3 million.
Yeah.
I take it not a surprise.
No, not at all.
But still a staggering number.
Oh,
I'm
sure.
wondering about your perspective on that.
Well, it's nobody's fault. Certainly not in this country. Nobody's fault. We got very lucky when we made a decision not to allow people in from China at a very early date. I say that because some people don't want to accept it, but this was a great decision made by our country.
Yes, he's aware of the numbers, and he expects more, maybe 5, 6, 7 million in the coming weeks, because it's only going to continue to happen. People are going to be laid off. Let me know in the comments, are you guys still working?
So when I heard the number, I heard it could be 6 million, could be 7 million. It's 3.3 or 3.2. But it's a lot of jobs. But I think we'll come back very strong. The sooner we get back to work, every day that we stay out, it gets harder to bring it back very quickly. And our people don't want to stay out. So I know those numbers, John, but I think you'll see a very fast turnaround once we have a victory over the hidden enemy, as I say. It's a hidden enemy. Sometimes a hidden enemy is a lot tougher than somebody that stares you in the face, right?
If you're still working, let me know what you guys are doing, for what you do for a living, and why are you still working. If you're a medical professional, that's awesome. If you are part of the essential people that are keeping this country running, thank you for your service. And let me know in the comments what you guys are doing. So they finally passed the bill to give every American $1,200, and people are complaining that $1,200 doesn't even cover their month's rent, and they're supposed to live off this for the next 2-3 months. This is just, like I said yesterday's video, it's just a band-aid, and it's not really going to help everybody. Yes, some people definitely do need that $1,200 and additional money for children and stuff, but if this continues and gets worse, I don't think $1,200 is going to do more. We definitely need a new way. Just cancel and freeze all payments. Like, I saw an interesting tweet by BNO Newsroom tweeted this, which showed the dates of how many infected people were at the beginning of the year versus now, and how fast this virus is accelerating. One thing to note is that the numbers are probably higher because not enough people know that they have the virus and haven't gotten tested. Also, we don't have enough tests for everybody. I feel like the numbers are even bigger than this, but that's pretty alarming of how fast this is spreading, and people are still not taking this serious. It's pretty incredible. Now, in some positive news, the CEO of Texas Roadhouse is donating his entire salary to his employees. He made about $1.3 million in 2018 as reported, and he's donating all his salary to make sure everybody gets paid. And I think that's what more CEOs are doing. We already saw Mark Cuban and other NBA players, and Drew Brees donating $5 million to the state of Louisiana. There's a lot of celebrities starting up fundraisers and donating money to different communities, different states. So shout out to those people that are doing good in this world in this time of incredible crisis and uncertainty, but I think it's cool. I saw this cool clip on Instagram in Spanish where somebody played a song, and the song basically says, stay at home. I don't want to say it. I can stay at home, bitch. Like, just stay at home. It was like a little parody song, and someone played it on their speaker out their balcony while people were waiting on the bus.
Tu puta casa, quédate en tu puta casa. Quédate. Quédate en tu puta casa. Quédate en tu puta casa.
You can't be shaming people because these people might be going to those essential work spaces. Like maybe these people work in a hospital, maybe these people work at a grocery store. I don't know what the situation was. I don't know more details about this. That was pretty funny. Look at this lady's reaction. She definitely was not feeling this. LeBron James. LeBron James said that ESPN needs to release the Michael Jordan documentary that's supposed to be slated for June. He says ESPN should definitely drop it right now because people are home waiting for new content. People definitely have been anticipating this documentary. We'll all watch it, like it'll be a community event, something that we all could get together.
The Michael Jordan documentary.
Woo-wee.
That's what I'm saying. ESPN, you really want to get some views right now?
Man, I'm telling you.
I know it was scheduled for June or something like that. Y'all need to. I think they were scheduling for right before the finals, and it's like
right before the final. No, I'm telling you, if they release that thing right now, the views on it.
What?
Listen, if I'm Michael Jordan,
we all waiting.
If I'm Michael Jordan, I'm gonna go in there and I'm making a conference call. Reason, but we're gonna hold on to it to June now.
No.
Compared to now where everybody is at home.
Everybody. The whole world testing 100,000 times. It's done. It's been done.
It's done.
Remember how Game of Thrones was awesome last year? We all got together to watch Game of Thrones, or sports fans get together to watch, for example, the NBA Finals, or the Champions League. I feel like people would sit down and talk about a Michael Jordan documentary from their own homes. You could do that social share where you guys are watching it together. That would be awesome. So ESPN definitely needs to drop that, and especially if LeBron said it. ESPN basically it's LeBron Center anyway, so they're definitely going to do that for him. In some music news today, Lovers and Friends Festival came out and said that they're postponed till August 8th. Although August 8th seems a little bit too soon. If you saw one of my videos earlier, we talk about Lovers and Friends. It's a new hip-hop festival, R&B, soul hip-hop festival that was supposed to happen in Long Beach, California. It was supposed to be in May. It was supposed to be a 2-day festival produced by Snoop Dogg and Golden Voice, the same people who produced Coachella. It looked like it was going to be a fun festival. Just in my personal opinion, I don't think it's going to happen. It's way too soon. We don't even know how long this virus is going to be just in the nation and just continue this global crisis. So our money's got to be a little tighter because we don't know how long this is going to last. How many months are we gonna be out of work? How many months? Too much in the balance for people to focus and go to a music festival. I can see like a small concert or going to a concert, but a music festival, I just don't see it. Lady Gaga posted on Instagram an update based on her shows getting canceled in Las Vegas. She had some shows in May that got pushed back. She's saying maybe there's some shows at late May that might still happen depending on how much this pandemic continues to happen. She also mentioned that she had a bunch of surprises for her fans, including a surprise set at Coachella 2020, which is like, what? She was supposed to be at Coachella 2020 as a surprise set. She didn't say as a guest appearance. She said a set, which raises the question, was she gonna do like one of those do-lab sets at the Yuma? I don't know. That sounds like Lady Gaga is such a huge star. She was one of the headliners in 2017. Coming to Coachella would have been amazing. Her coming out in Coachella in April was going to be promoting her new album, which now she also announced in the same message that her album has been delayed to a later date, unknown date in 2020, because she feels that the album should not be released in 2020 when there's a pandemic. As far as her coming back to Coachella in October, I just don't see it happening, especially if she already kind of spoiled that right here with all her other tour dates being pushed back, and she plans to have a world tour for her album release. I just don't see Coachella being one of the stops. If Coachella really is happening in October, she could be added to the lineup now that she kind of made it public. That would be amazing, adding Lady Gaga to the already stacked lineup to get the hype back for the festival. Are you guys still interested in going to Coachella in October? It seems like it's still not going to happen. Like with everything happening, the Olympics getting canceled and just things are not getting better worldwide. I just don't see music festivals happening in 2020, and that goes for every music festival. I just feel like everything has been canceled 2020. There shouldn't be any music festivals 2020, and just kind of like everything face out. We come back in 2021 strong. So let me know your thoughts on that. Let me know your thoughts. Would you guys been interested to see Lady Gaga Coachella 2020? That would have been amazing. Damn, that was a precursor. On the WSJ magazine, they revealed an article titled "The Creation and the Myth of Kanye West." Pretty interesting read to a lot of Kanye West fans out there. He says he was working to mass produce the perfect hoodie, and he details why he meant like the perfect hoodie based on something from the Bible and based on some designs that he had. And then Kanye said he wants to mass produce this, not sell them for $300 like he did his Yeezy collection, but he wants to sell them at an affordable price, maybe around $60 at Costco, maybe at Walmart. He wants to mass produce this and have it available to everybody, and he wants Yeezy to become the Apple of clothing brands. Basically, like when you think of phones and innovation, you think Apple. So when you think of clothing lines, you want to think Yeezy. That's his ultimate vision. Although all his sweater production got delayed because the factory that was making the sweaters actually started making stuff for the pandemic, so they started making face guards and all that stuff. So his sweaters got pushed back, postponed, because we got more things to worry about in today's time. In the future, are you guys interested in purchasing one of his sweaters? I'm definitely going to purchase some of his sweaters, maybe by the end of the year, maybe next year, whenever that goes into production. I think it's kind of cool. It's a really interesting read to any Kanye West fans. I'll put the link in the description. Today in some sports news, Jon Jones was arrested again. Police say they found a half-empty bottle of tequila in a Jon Jones car, and that he blew double the legal limit of 0.08 on a sobriety test. The cops were responding to a call about shots being fired. Jon Jones just continues to get in trouble. It's just incredible. Like, this guy's been in DUIs. He's been in the news for the wrong reasons. Probably gonna go down as the greatest UFC fighter of all time, and he just can't stay clean off the ring, you know? Like, it's just at the octagon. It's pretty sad to see his career demise. I don't know if UFC is gonna let him fight after this. They already...
Jon Jones, yeah. Ay. I'm trying. Every fucking day I wake up, the world changes, man. It's crazy. Crazy.
Unsuspended him last year. He barely came back. He's just an incredible fighter, and unfortunately, you're that famous, you have that much money, you should have a driver, you know? Like, if you're gonna be drinking, why not have somebody drive you? It's just Jon Jones, bruh. What do you guys think about Jon Jones? Do you think he's gonna fight ever again? I don't know. Today on Twitter, opening day at home was trending because today was supposed to be the opening day for the Major League Baseball season. What is the team that you'd root for? Let me know in the comments. I personally don't like baseball at all. I really don't care. I used to be a Diamondbacks fan when I was a little kid, but I just don't like baseball anymore. But let me know who your team is, and are you sad the baseball got delayed? I actually don't really care. Today this video went viral on TikTok and on Twitter of this guy making printed t-shirts. Let me know if you guys interested in trying this. I'm probably gonna try this at home just to see if it actually works. Printer and iron and like some paper. Pretty dope. And finally, the final question of the day is, I saw this on Facebook. If you were quarantined with the characters of the last show you watched on TV or anything, who would those characters be? Let me know in the comments below. The last show I watched was Westworld, so I would be with Dolores and all these Bernard in them. So I'll be in good hands with Bernard. That's the homie. Let me know who you would be stuck with at home. The last show you watched, the characters from the last show you watched. Thank you guys for watching this video. My name is Angel. Make sure you guys like and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll be making a daily video every night with the latest news. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.